All right, guys, we have covered our cake in our petit four icing, and we're going to transfer this cake on top of our base cake. Now, this base cake I have stacked and filled and iced it, and I've also put a little bit of supports right here in the center to support this guy so he doesn't sink all the way down. I've done that by these long straws that I get. I think I get them at Walmart, and you put the long wide straws in and you clip them. You put like 3 or 4 of them in, and I'll do another video later to show you that. It's gonna look so cool. All right, buddy, so remember, I have put a base on the bottom of him, and he's been nice and chilled, like super chilled, so he's easy to transfer. He's so spooky. So I ended up putting a little bit of icing on that base so that he sticks to this cake. Oh my gosh, he's so awesome. Loves him. I think we're going to make him into like a candle because of the way that this petit four icing kind of dripped on him. He looks like a really cool candle. So I'm going to use a candle. I don't know which one. I don't know if I'm going to do red or white. Let's kind of look at my options and see what he looks like. I'm leaning towards the red one. I like it. Be careful not to drip wax on yourself. Don't try this on, guys. Yep, that's the one. We're going to do red. I like to have it kind of melted down a little bit before I put it on the cake. It adds a really cool look. I'm going to put them kind of high up on the head. Look. And if it's somebody's birthday, bam! You already got a birthday candle. Dude, love it. We're going to make this guy fancy. We're going to add like a wafer paper feather collar. It'll look so cool. I'm gonna get this guy back in the fridge. Always chill your cakes. All of this has been super chilled, and then we're gonna work on that feather collar. I'll show you how to do it. Now, I hope that you have heard of wafer paper because it is life-changing. It is so awesome. There's so many cool things you could do. They're just these sheets of paper. I think they're made of like potato starch, and so they're edible, completely edible, and you can do some really cool stuff with them. Today, we're gonna make feathers. So I just kind of free-handed a feather shape. Easy enough, right? And then we're gonna take that feather shape and we're gonna use our kitchen scissors, clean kitchen scissors, and we're gonna snip, snip, snip down one side and snip, snip, snip down the other side. I'm gonna use this one as a template, and I think I can get like 8 out of 1 page. That's quite a bit. So I kind of stack the pages up just like you would if you're cutting paper out. And I love the wafer paper because it has a really cool movement to it. It just kind of looks like a feather, and when we put them on, it's just gonna lay back like a feather collar. I love this stuff. Bam, 4 feathers right there. Easy peasy. I'm gonna show you how to do the feather part of it. Okay, so I kind of like bend them in half a little bit. Be careful, it's a little brittle, so don't completely bend it in half. And so I just like to get a nice mark here, and then you just start snipping. And don't snip to the center because then you're gonna basically cut your feather in half. You don't wanna do that. Flip it over. All right, I think we've got enough for a fancy feather collar. Let's get them on the cake. We're just gonna transfer these over here. Be really careful because they're kind of brittle. Broke one. All right, we've got some white chocolate that we're gonna adhere these feathers to the cake with, and I'm gonna show you how to make a really small little piping bag that you can fit in your hand out of parchment paper. You get a strip of parchment paper, and you're gonna make a perfect square. The way that I do that is I cut my strip, and then I fold one corner up like this, and that tells me that it's a perfect square. I'm gonna bend that, and then cut off the excess, and then I'm going to cut this in half. Right where I folded it. So I've got my triangle of parchment paper, and I'm simply going to take one end. You see how it curls up? You're going to take that, you're going to twist it and fold it up so that it meets there. And then you're going to take this side, it's hard to do backwards, and you're going to wrap it around the back. Yep, that's how you do it. Okay, and you kind of just pull them together until it makes a little W here. See that? You're gonna fold over this so that it all stays together. A little teeny tiny piping bag. It's pretty cute. It's got a little tiny opening there. Now we're gonna fill it with our white chocolate. I filled it to about here, and now I'm just gonna kind of take it, pinch it, and just kind of fold it over some more, and then I fold the little ends over. Okay, there you go. Now we're gonna start with this collar. Gonna be so fancy. You so fancy. Da, 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 da. Is that how it goes? Hold on. My husband's calling me. I just love him. Hey, babe.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Good job.
I'm filming.
Oh, okay, we interrupting you.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go out tonight?
You're gonna take me on a date? Love you.
Yeah.
He's gonna take me on a date. He's gonna get an extra big piece of cake. Yep. On this wafer paper makes it really starchy. If you get it wet and you stick it to itself, it'll dry and it'll be solid. For this third layer, I'm gonna start cutting the feathers down. I just had an awesome idea. With this candle being red, we're gonna get some red melting chocolate and we're going to drip it down his face. It's gonna look awesome and so Halloween-y. I'm gonna start in the back first. Oh my gosh, this puts it over the top. It totally looks like wax coming down. I'm even gonna put some on the candle because it didn't drip as much as I wanted it to. I think we need one like going straight over his eye. He needs a name. What are we gonna call him? Jones? Because it rhymes with bones? Jones Bones. That's his name. Mr. Jones Bones, you look good. You're looking fine, Mr. Jones Bones. I like that name. Now I want some kind of pooling around the bottom here. Yep, I'm gonna do that. Mr. Jones Bones, you are scary.
Mom,
Hey, buddy.
you look so cool.
Thanks.
That's cool, Mom. And a little bit more right here.
There? Okay. Like right down the front?
Yeah.
Should I like pull some on the bottom?
Yeah.
That looks cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're out.
Probably like do the first, but the ones.
Yeah. Okay, what about in the front? Does it need any more in the front?
No,
Do you like it?
I like it, Mom.
Do you think it's good?
Yeah, I have to go do my homework now.
All right, love you. There you go. There's your Halloween skull cake with the red drippy wax all over, the fancy feather collar, and of course, always the bling on the bottom. Your friends are going to be blown away that this is all edible. This is so much fun. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays, so making this cake was such a blast. Thanks, guys. If you want more videos, just click subscribe and you'll be notified as to when all the new videos are coming out. Like it. Thanks, guys. Happy Halloween!